This'll do, Wolfett. Yes.
Gilbert!
Right, it's just right in period.
Hello, hello,
Yeah.
it's good to be back.
Oh, Gary, yes, we've been expecting you, old boy.
I'm rather pleased you have. Listen, I need some help. I've got to have some new costumes for my tour, right? Can you fix me up?
Well, let me see now. I've been looking at you. I've got just a thing in mind for you. How do you fancy something French? I mean, the French, they're the leading designers.
French?
What about it?
I'll try it, but I'd rather have something a bit hipper, a bit English, you know what I mean?
Well, here at Bermondsey Nathan's, mate, this is the best theatrical costumers in the world.
All right.
And I'm afraid... Oh, my head's gone a bit funny. But never mind. If you'd like to go into the changing rooms and have a go on that one, I'll see you in a minute, because I've got to sort out Donald Wolfett's costume for Henry the 55th. Yes.
OK.
In there, that's it.
Gilbert!
Yeah.
Look at this. This is great. What do you think of this?
Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice. Do you think it's you, Gary? You're comfortable, lad?
I think it's very me. What do you think? Do you think this is me?
Yes, I think so. Very svelte. Very svelte.
We've decided that this will go for the first part of the show. Well, what about the end? I need something really...
You want something strong to close on, don't you,
tough.
really?
I need something tough. What you got?
Trouble is, I'm so busy, I'm trying to fit out Peter Osgood. He's doing his Lear at the Albridge. Peter Osgood's doing Lear at the Albridge.
What, Peter, the football player?
Yeah.
Is he in? Has he been here?
Yeah, well, he's I'm waiting for him to come in, you see. And Bobby Charlton, he's doing Laertes in Hamlet somewhere, can't think where. Anyway, listen, there's something regal, a nice regal little number for you.
All right, shall I go and have a look?
Have a look in there. We've got one set up for you. Try it on. See how you feel, Gary.
OK.
Something nice and regal. I think that might do it.
What? That's it! Gilbert, you've cracked it!
This is David Bottlesock on the network. Today, over 500 people demonstrated outside my house. The reason for the demo was unclear. A spokesperson for the group said earlier, "The only reason for our action here today is that we intensely dislike the smoke tones of David Bottlesock." A spokesperson for Bottlesock said, I must say, we're not all that keen on the obnoxious Canadian ourselves, actually. Finally, newscaster David Bottlesock crumbled visibly in front of millions of viewers in a rare display of emotion. Weeping gently, I said, I can't change now. I'm too dull and unimaginative. In times of crisis, I say, and now, let's have a look at that potato again.
Buzzard, stew.
Oh, can't you provide some culinary alternative?
I'm sorry this surfeit of stew offends you, my lord. Of late, I seem to think of little else.
Ha!
What wouldst thou eat?
Brattle, geese, pepper larches.
It is done, my lord. Buzzard?
Ha! But what of my pepper larches? My geese, my brattle, what are they?
I seem to have made it all into a nice stew.
Well, here we are again at Horoscope House, looking into your future. This week, I'm going to be looking at Capricorn, Leo, and Aries the Bull. First, Sagittarius. Well, it'll be a mixed week for you with a lot of different things happening. On Friday, you'll win £5 million on the pools if your name is Zappato. If it isn't, you'll catch a cold and everyone will laugh at you. Taurus the Squirrel, well, you can look forward to a week of, days. That's it, a week of days. On Monday, your elbows will leave your body and run up a bill of over £500 at Harrods, returning sheepishly on Tuesday without a proper explanation. Leo the Leopard, this would be one heck of a week for you Leos out there. Be warned, though, do not set fire to your best friend, as this may cause friction by the weekend. If your name is Hat Hopper, change it. It's stupid. By the way, don't talk to coat hangers, especially if you have company. That's it for this week. Back next week with advice for pigeons born on a leapfrog. Goodbye, and remember, don't forget...
Dear Mum and Dad, things are a little hectic here at the hotel, so yesterday I thought I'd go off on my own and explore the real Spain. Excuse me, is this the right coach for the donkey? Donkey trip, thank you. Looks like I'm on the right one. You can guess who turned up on the coach.
We're going on a trip of a lifetime, ladies and gentlemen, out into the very Sierra of Spain, the centre of Spain, the real Spain. That's what you paid your money for. You want to see the real Spain. Well, that's where we're going today. Enjoy yourselves and have a nice packed lunch in your Tupperware boxes. But remember, don't get in those Tupperware boxes. They're too small.
Not content with embarrassing me to death on the coach, Gilbert insisted on helping out with the donkey ride.
And here we go, the runners and riders of the 3:30 here in Spain, 3:30. And it is Lester Piggott here on the inside, ridden by Willie Carson, ridden by a tea-chest, and then there's a sideboard coming through on the far side on top of a donkey. I thought they were supposed to be horses. They can't be right.
Okay, kid. Get on your horse and drink your alabaster milkshake, kid.
Gilbert, it's me, Charlotte. Oh, Gilbert, don't pretend you don't know me.
What?
And take that stupid disguise off. You're not kidding anybody. Just wait till I get you back to the hotel. I thought I was going to die on that coach trip. It was so embarrassing. Anyway, I'm going to get on this donkey now.
Who's Gilbert? And what are you?
Oh, Gilbert,
who are
stop
you?
it. Shut up. You know who I am.
No,
Now,
I've never met
gonna
you,
ride this
Charlotte.
donkey?
I've never
Don't
met
you
you,
know
Charlotte,
this?
in my life, have I?
Needless to say, we got separated from the rest of the coach party. Oh, Gilbert, where are we?
Spain!
Spain. Oh, fine, great. Spain. We're lost then, are we?
Well, at least we're on the
Fine.
right planet, Charlie. Come on, and I had to give Freddie his ice cream. didn't I?
Freddie?
Yes.
Who's Freddie?
The donkey Fred here.
Well, if you hadn't taken Freddie the donkey to the lavatory, we wouldn't be in this predicament, would we?
Charlie, he needed a shave. Let's face it, he was looking a bit wispy, wasn't he?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Madam, I mean,
Well, we're
Charlie,
never going to catch up with the others now at this rate, are we? We've lost the rest of the pack now.
yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Fun?
Yeah.
I don't know. Freddie's been making some very strange noises after you gave him that ice cream.
Yes, he's gurgulating, and all donkeys do that after they've had ice cream.
Gurgulating?
Yes.
You'll be gurgulating in a minute when I get you back to that hotel.
Yeah, well, you don't know the meaning of the word.
Oh. Eventually, I was driven to making my own arrangements for transportation back to the hotel.
Oh, dear. Where's Charlie gone, Fred? Where's Charlie gone, eh? Here, do you see much of old Don Quixote these days? Oh, that went down well.
Fortunately, however, I managed to sort out my little misunderstanding with Manolo. Oh, so that girl by the pool was your sister?
She is my sister. My sister is very thick.
Oh, not very clever, not good at school.
No, she's very thick. Thick.
Oh, sick!
I took her to a hospital in America. The best hospital, best doctors. It cost me millions of pesetas.
I know, and your grandmother, you had to move to the mountains and buy the mansion because of the air, and that must have cost you a fortune.
Charlotta, when it's a family, money is of no importance to me.
Oh, no. I'll get these, shall I?
What's it, Barry? Get over there. Over there. Don't mind the bakers. Oh, hello. Yes. Hello there. Graham, the ordinary cat. One day, Graham was curled up, fast asleep in his favourite position on the big, soft rug in front of the nice, warm fire. Then, Mr. Tiddles padded into the room with a saucer of sickly, rich cream. Here you are, Graham. Here's your saucer of cream, you idle, lazy, good-for-nothing moggy. Graham slowly woke up, slouched over to the saucer, and greedily slurped up all his cream. Then he walked about a bit and had a look at a few things, yawned, stretched, and settled down to sleep again in front of the fire. Oh, what a day it had been. Goodbye, wee tinies. Oh, yes, Gary, I think that's you. Now, that is
Gilbert,
marvellous.
it doesn't feel tough enough for me.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel... Where's the mirror? Where is the mirror?
Go over to the mirror, Gary. You look well hard, son, well hard.
Gilbert!
You look great.
I need something tough! This is not good enough!
Oh, it's Henry VIII, isn't it?
Henry VIII. You know what Henry VIII did, Gilbert?
What did he used to do, Gary?
Shot people's heads off!
Right, in that case, I've got just a thing for you. Hello? You'll never guess what I'm going to do, like. I'm going to have a little bit of supper with Fatima Whitbread. I reckon we're going to have spaghetti hoops, like. Secretly, I'm hoping in my heart of hearts that it's Arctic roll for what afters, like. Yas, never know yas. Look, I tell you what, thinking about it, it might be them profiteroles, what all they, like, posh gadgies have, you know, when they got all that money coming out of them whopping great fat wallets, or whatever kind of receptacle that can do the job of a money container, but isn't necessarily. Still, having said all that to yous, I cannot be quite sure until I speak to Fatima on a one-to-one basis. I'm not expert, like, but I reckon that Fatima can allers use some carbohydrates, particularly when she's building up to the Olympics or some other event like that, but obviously isn't 'cause it's not. Anyways, she has to keep in peak condition so that she can attempt all them wild records what all them other people have until someone comes up and says, "Do yous mind if I borrow your record?" No way! Hell's teeth, man! Do you think I'm a charity? I've worked my duffel bag off for my record, like. The answer is nah. N-O, nah. Last night, I dreamed that I was on a golfing holiday with a tumble dryer. When I woke up, I was. I had to laugh, though, 'cause I'd forgotten my Severiano Ballesteros Pro Tournament golf clubs, which is just as well, really, 'cause the ones that I've got have got shafts that are made out of balsa wood and semolina. However, you can always dream. The whole absurd charade continued unabatingly. My chaps were at a low ebb. I would have liked to have gone too, but someone had to stay in the hut and kip. It was early one spring morning in 1944. Gus very nearly got the better of us. Lucky for me, I fell into kipping Winky Bye-Bye's procedure.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand your position, Dr. Willem. Of course, Dr. Willem. Yeah, why would I do that? You know how I loathe and detest her Gommel's luminous heads. Yeah, make sure it doesn't. Yeah, flan und some fabulous tench. Yeah, cooked in those flaky things. Oh, I see, possibly caught. Yeah, oh, yeah, Heil hiccup toad. I'm definitely odd, you know.
I spy, with my little eye, something beginning with B.
Bunk.
No,
Bread.
no,
What is it then?
Bertie Buttle.
Bertie Buttle, come on, play properly, do another.
All right. I spy with my little etc. Z.
Zed, what is it?
Zoo.
Zoo, reckon. Come on, play properly, do another.
All right. I spy with my little etc. W.
Got it. Whitling.
No, whack.
Oh,
Come on, chaps, pack it in. It is Whitson after all.
yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Read it for yourself. I am not one of those people who enter the room, pin up a notice and reads it out. I merely enter the room, pin it up, and exit.
Grand Talent Contest, tonight, 7:68 p.m. All must attend, plus Neville the Spoon.
Ah, that's brilliant! What's the notice say, sir?
Get cracking, chaps.
Yes, for private thought troughs, I dive into a saucer of syrup, the less said the better. Sergeant Horrible, shouting out loud his name 6 times, does not, in my mind, constitute an act. Major Poppinjay's magical cavalcade of Kip was boring, repetitive, and lacking in imagination, whilst Fortress Buttress's full-scale production of The Idiot by Fyodor Dostoevsky on ice was quite brilliant. It did not quite match the cunningly charismatic characterization of contemporary cutlery, cleverly choreographed by our very own Neville the Spoon.
I did it! I did it! I won!
A worthy winner off, ain't it?
Yeah, that's where they are. Maybe next year.
Right. Right, you lot. Have you got a licence for that talent contesting? If you have, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, this came through this morning. 4th post.
Well, you won't mind if I take it down to the boys in Fensick then, will ya? Give it the old once-over. You get my drift? Take my meaning?
Try to stay sane, Horace. We'll soon be out of here, chaps. I know it's difficult. We'll get there in the end, though.
It's not that, sir. My bed's on fire.
Find out something, if you dare, next week in How Far To Hitchin.
How far to Hitchin? It's Hitchin I'm missing. 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 How far to Hitchin? It's Hitchin I'm missing.
Good evening. An arts special tonight pays tribute to Marion Malloy, the brilliant New Yorker who has taken Hollywood and the world by storm with her electrifying screen adaptation of a novel by the Russian author Alexander Soviet Sausages. It's called The Sneeze. Here's a clip.
Oh, you can't just... Oh! I wanted to hit there. Let me up. Get me up. Get me up. Oh, pick him up. Come on, officer. Look, I'll stay here. I'll stay here and wave him out a bit. He went over there.
Ted Lowe? Well, Melvin, the atmosphere here, you could cut it with a piece of coal. As the 127-year-old from Tooting comes to the table and sneezes. I must say, Melvin, this is copybook sneezing. Our thanks to Ted Lowe's incisive criticisms there. The Sneeze, for my money, is the best film I've ever seen about sneezing. And Malloy's mentor, of course, is the great Woody Allen. And here he talks right through the next clip.
The film itself, as a piece, it's almost without genre, and it's shot in appalling monochrome, and it actually makes me nauseous.
The Sneeze opens at the overpriced little cinema club on the green round the back on the 55th of Fred.
Yes, and it's time once again to play Giz The Dosh. Here is your host, Marmaduke Smarmy. Oh, I love it, keep it coming, that's tremendous. Oh, you've no idea what this business is like, really. Oh, OK, this is Giz The Dosh once again, and as always, 2 contestants to play Giz The Dosh. It's a very easy game to play. What are those things on the screen? Bro, believe you me, this is a terrific show. On my left, we have Alan Snell. Alan, you're a little bit late, I think, weren't you?
Yes, I'm sorry, Marmaduke. I've been at the doctor's.
Yeah, what do you say?
Well, as a doctor, when I do that, it's hurting.
Yeah.
And he said, don't do it.
And the prizes this week, of course. Everyone's sitting there thinking, what are the prizes, Marmy? Well, we'll go over now and join Barry. Barry, we're going to join Barry, not Alan, Barry, over there and see the prizes. What do you got, Barry?
These, yeah, I've got the straw donkeys. Oh, and those on the floor. They're condiments anyway, couldn't see them, but...
Yeah. Well, that's great. Terrific prizes as always. To Alan on my left, to Alan on my left. Oh, there, I've been doing this show so long now. We always get it wrong. Right, Alan. Ah, great, we got him there. Alan, is Florence Nightingale the Duke of Wellington? Yes or no? It's a hard one. It's a really hard one.
Yes.
Well, in a way she is, I suppose. But in a way, aren't we all? Yeah, okay. A little bit of philosophy there. Well, that's good. Now we like to educate you. Right. Michael Cookson, here's your question. Oh, sorry, I gotta read it to you. Almost forgot there. Michael.
Yeah?
In which country is London?
Look, I didn't come here to answer personal questions.
Okay, that's great. The right answer, Michael. Terrific. Well, everyone's a winner on Giz The Dosh. So there you go, folks. Thanks for watching this week. You guys, if you want to come into the middle and join me here, we'll say goodbye to the folks back home because they love me and I like them anyway. Okay, goodbye, all. Goodbye. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Michael. Goodbye now. Diddly-dee, diddly-dee. No rush for the changing room, Gary, as long as you're out by the turn of the century. That'll be all right.
Gilbert!
Yeah?
I'm going to crown you!
Oh, lovely, yes. Oh.
Arise, Sir Gilbert.
Oh, thank you very much, Gary. Thank you very much.
Another rock and roll night.
Yeah!
Rock and roll!
Rock and roll, rock and roll! Rock and roll!